Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Akron Zips taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Zips will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinals' offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll do it himself. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. It's Curry. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Zips with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Curry. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
That makes the score Akron 7, Ball State 0.
A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got the quick completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Turning on the Jets. It's a seam wide open. He's at the top. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ball State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
And the Zips will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Kelly. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weatherly. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Ashley. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Catch in the middle. It's Weatherly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move, it's Ashley. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ball State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Finley. That's caught. It's Adams. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The play action fake. He lofts one down the sideline. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And the Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback extends the play. Wide open spaces. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Weatherly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's 2nd and long. got his man on the right.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Makes the grab. It's Curry. At the 45, on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Zips want to crank the tempo.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Quarterback on the keeper. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game.
That makes the score Ball State 17, Akron 14.
They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Kelly. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Weatherly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense in a bunch formation. The give on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. And as he throws, incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Jukes his way for more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll give it to him again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Zips will punt it away on fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it on the read. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Gee. Got enough for the first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Curry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense working from the pistol. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Makes a pass to Marker. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Finley. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Curry. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Zips are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shakes off the defender.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adams. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Zips with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Throwing right. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Running behind those pads. He gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Runs through a tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Zips line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Quickly complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Cardinals get it past the sticks. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's another Ball State first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Webster. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. And he finds no running room at all, and the third quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the fourth. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown Cardinals. A great catch and run for 6.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense got him at the 27.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Ashley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. The sure hands, it's Robinson. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Ashley. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Back to pass, it's Finley. Finds his man, it's Curry. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Tackle is made at the 37.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Adams.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The Zips are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Finley. Here's the pressure. Got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. The Zips started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Akron! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to UConn. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting bonus. That could be a costly play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He just tossed that one out of bounds to avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Finley. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
3rd downs are so crucial. Quarterbacks, you want them to be elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. David, Jesse, they find a way in the waning seconds to tie it up.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, folks.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Ashley. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Ain't doing nothing. That's just the start, baby! You know they pay me extra for this.